The 3 worst meal planning mistakes. Welcome back to LiveLeanTV. I'm Jessica Guthrow, your host, and we're excited to be back from break. We took 4 weeks off just recently so that we could work on other things other than YouTube, and we actually revamped our entire website. It's so cool. It's brand new. Check it out at LiveLeanTV.com. We simplified it. We bundled some of our programs together to get you guys the exact programs that are going to help you reach your goals faster. So take the 4-question quiz and see what program is perfect for you. Now listen, the reason we're bringing our focus back to the nutrition side of fitness is because we've been listening to you guys, and you guys are all saying that your #1 struggle with getting the results you want comes down to nutrition. It is so hard to know how to eat right, what eating right even is. And then consistency is an even bigger problem, because anyone can eat healthy for one day, but try doing that for 365 days in a row and years and years and years and years, and it can get a little messy. But it's completely possible, and that's what we've hoped to show you over the years you've been watching us here on YouTube. We've been living lean 365 for several years now, and if we can do it, you can do it. So we're gonna simplify it for you, point out some of the mistakes you might be making, and help you get there faster. Now keep in mind that nutrition is super personal, and there is really no one right way to eat, because my nutrition is going to look a little different from your nutrition. What works for one person is not going to work for another. We all have our own belief systems and feelings and opinions and preferences towards food, so you are going to have to personalize your nutrition to work for you. So keep in mind all of that stuff as we go over those 3 big mistakes. Okay, #1 thing I see so many people messing up with their nutrition is that they don't have a long-term plan or strategy. It's usually like, I'm gonna do this one cleanse for 7 days, and then I'm gonna do this other diet for 4 weeks, and just jumping from one sort of fad diet to the next without thinking how you want your future to feel and look and be, thinking about your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, and really the rest of your life. So instead of thinking about going on a diet, you should think of your nutrition in terms of how can you make your diet fit your lifestyle, your goals, your desires, and really be enjoyable for the rest of your life. That brings me to mistake #2 that a lot of people make, is putting no flavor, no spice per se into their diet. If you think that fitness food has to be all boiled chicken and broccoli, you are not going to be able to sustain that. Nobody wants to eat like that for the rest of their life. Imagine never being able to go out and enjoy a restaurant, or travel the world and try different cuisines, or get excited about making a new recipe for your family. Food is meant to be enjoyed, and it's one of the greatest joys we have in our life. So to have no enjoyment of your food is really just setting yourself up for failure. Now, our 3rd mistake is being too strict or too hard on yourself. I hear a lot of people feeling really guilty over indulging in wine or chocolate, or categorizing certain foods as bad foods and other foods as good foods, or clean versus dirty. You've got to be a little more forgiving and more accepting, and stop polarizing foods into good and bad. That's really not the way food works. You need to learn to eat in a way that fuels your body, gives you the right amount of energy, not too much that leads to spillover, body fat gain, and not too little that doesn't allow you to support your muscles in your body. So learning to look at food in a less judgmental, less polarized way is going to be really key for your long-term nutrition health. All right, so now that you know what all the mistakes are, is having no long-term plan, not thinking about your future, making your foods too boring and bland, and not allowing for any flavor, spices, excitement in your meals. And then #3, being too strict or judgmental or polarizing with foods. You're probably wondering, what is the solution? Well, those are problems, but what are we gonna do about it? So as you probably know, a couple years back, Brad and I created Team Live Lean. It's a fitness community where we shared all of our favorite recipes with actual cooking videos to show you how to make them. We included the macros for every recipe so that you could figure out how to fit them into your meal plan. There's a nutrition guide on how to meal plan. There are 4-week workout programs to keep you going for the rest of time. We will never stop pumping new content into this site. That way you have your long-term covered. You have new recipes to get excited about and try. And then you have this community of support where you can talk about things like feeling bad about eating certain foods or feeling guilty after indulging in things that you enjoy. There's a whole supportive group and community that encourages each other. We're there for each other, have each other's back, answer questions, sharing your progress and successes, and getting others' feedback on what you might do to change if you're not getting the results you want. So in so many ways, Team Live Lean really has been a solution to all of these mistakes that so many newbies make and that maybe you're even still making right now. So if you find yourself really frustrated with your nutrition, frustrated with your fitness results in general, and not even understanding how to start going about having better nutrition, then Team Live Lean is an excellent place for you to start. You can download our nutrition guide, figure out how many calories should you be eating for your goal, what should your macros look like, what foods should you be focusing on, and then a whole library of recipe videos that you can watch. Learn how to cook delicious, amazing food that actually excites you and that fits with your fitness goals. So hopefully with all of this new information and these resources in your back pocket, everything's digital, so you take it with you everywhere you go. You can log into the site, have instant access to all of this guided information and the community. So with all of this, I'm hoping that you guys will stop feeling guilty, stop feeling utterly confused when it comes to nutrition. Start taking action and start to slowly change your diet from a messy, confused one to a really organized, strategized one that is gonna get you lean and keep you that way forever. Leave a comment down below because I want to hear from you. Are these 3 mistakes something that you've been struggling with, or is there another thing that you're struggling with so I can do a different video helping you overcome those struggles and get your nutrition on point to reach your goals? For those of you who are Team Live Lean members already, leave a comment down below and tell everybody about your experience in Team Live Lean, and if we've helped you achieve your goals, we want to hear about it down below. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week at the next episode. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, and we love you guys. You guys are awesome. We missed you while we were on our break, and we're so happy to be back hanging out with you. I'll see you next Thursday with the next episode. In the meantime, keep living lean.